Applesauce and ADHD, Better Than Mom's Cookie Recipe from her new book. Let's go. I'm not a baker. My bestie is Gordon Ramsay, and he can tell you all day long that I do not bake. Okay, well, you know, food. Anyways, I got Applesauce and ADHD's cookbook, and we got to make the Better Than Mom's chocolate chip cookies. Now, when you read what she wrote in here, it's pretty serious that we even got this recipe, okay, because she don't share. She shared this with us. We're in a calorie deficit here at my house, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to half this recipe. I'm going to make the cookies. I'm going to eat one cookie. My husband is probably going to eat 1, 2, 3. And then the kids are going to have a couple, and the rest are going to step class tomorrow, because after we make 9,000 steps in 1 hour, we need sugar to refuel us. So I'm going to spoil my bitches, or my baddies. I'm going to spoil my baddies at the gym. I got to stop calling everybody bitches, man. Okay, anyways, we got to do some math because we're cutting this in half. Not like it's not going to be like hard math. It's just going to be math because I'm not good at baking. I'm going to measure all this out before I get started. Don't laugh at me. I'm trying to get it right. What's 938 divided by 2? 450 and then 38. 419. See how? No, wait, 469. 938 divided by 2. 450 times 2 is 900. So then we do 450 and then 38 divided by 2 is 19. 469. 469 grams of all-purpose flour. We forgot to take that out. 469. Hey, Jess, did you know when you made this cookbook that you'd have 69 in it? I'm so inappropriate. What is appropriate, though? You tell me. Not anything I say. And I'm Gucci goo with it. Nobody wants to be appropriate and boring. 469. 472. It's perfect. Not really, but it's good enough. Fun fact about me, I have multiple stand mixers in my office, and whichever one I use is depending on which attachment that is inside the bowl when I grab it. True story. This is the OG stand mixer though. This is my KitchenAid, probably close to 20 years old. Okay. It's old. She old, baby. Okay, wait, no, stop. Get over here. 340 grams of shortening. Put the bowl on, tear. 340 grams. This is the butter flavored shortening too. I wasn't gonna buy new shortening for this recipe because I barely ever use it. The best thing about the grams is when you weigh it by gram, you're getting exactly what Applesauce and ADHD wants you to have. Some people call her aggressive tutorials, and I've always called her Jess. So like, yeah, is she aggressive? Yeah, but is she also Jess? Yeah. I'm so proud of her for this cookbook though, legitimately. So immensely proud that I'm gonna consume sugar, which is like one of my biggest flare-up foods. Cause I love you, Jess. Okay, so we got that. So then we need 150 grams of regular sugar. Oh, I hope we have enough. Again, don't really eat sugar that much. 150 grams. Oh, we should probably turn our oven on. What temperature? 350. I leave every cupboard open in this house. Oh, 150, don't lose track, Linda. 154, close enough. Okay, and then, so 330 grams of brown sugar. Okay, so we're gonna cream this together until light and fluffy. It says 3 to 4 minutes, scraping the sides. So let's do that. Let's clean up. Clean up, everybody, everywhere. Clean up, everybody, do your share. There's so much going on right now. Dry ingredients. I gotta organize. We're gonna put this on with this hook, and we're gonna cream it for some minutes. This is why I don't bake. It's way too much. But I'm doing it for you, so you can see how magical Jess's new cookbook is, okay? Focus. Okay, what are we doing? We gotta weigh out our chocolate chips. Now, we're doing chocolate chips and peanut butter. So, I don't know what we're gonna do. Hold on. So we're gonna do 8 ounces of chocolate. Uh-oh. We definitely needed that to be on ounces, not grams. And this is a mix of like milk chocolate semi-sweet that I had left over. Whatever. And then, so how about if we do 9 ounces of chocolate? I'm only adding peanut butter chips because my husband is a peanut butter fiend. So, yeah, okay. And then we're gonna add some peanut butter chips. A little bit extra, why not? Why not? So it says, your shortening and sugars are good when they're like fluffier than they originally were when you put them in there, okay? So like 3 to 4 minutes. Oh, we're getting fluffy. I'm gonna turn it off. Give my sides a scrape. Oh yeah, we're definitely getting floof. Yeah, baby. Great. Ooh, get back in here. Don't do that. Don't do that. Ooh, the girls at the gym and guys. Look, I always say the girls at the gym, but there's men that go there too. There's men that come to class. I need to stop being disrespectful, okay? My humans at the gym are gonna love this. That's what I should say. We're gonna add 3 eggs, no shell, preferably, one at a time. And you're gonna let it like fully incorporate in between. Egg number 2, going in. And then egg number 3. Then it calls for 1.5 teaspoons of vanilla extract. I'm using vanilla bean paste. Soft, scrape the sides again. Okay. Now what we're gonna do, we've got our flour, our baking soda, add that. Our salt, add that. And our cornstarch, add that. See how much easier it is if you do it all ahead of time? I guess that's what those fancy chefs mean when they say that meats in place word or whatever. Yeah, we're gonna whisk that together. Now what we're gonna do is gradually add our flour to our creamed mixture, okay? And just, we're gonna do like a cup at a time. And she says that halfway through, she calls Matthew Tries, also known as her husband, Matt, in to make him mix the dough because she doesn't want to burn up her KitchenAid mixer, not even for these glorious cookies. And I mean, I'm willing to burn it up because I have a backup. I ain't doing it by hand. I got to go to the gym later. I'm not doing all I already worked out this morning. Okay, and now I got to go to the gym later, and then I got to wake up tomorrow. I got 2 classes back to back. Okay, so we ain't doing it. And she says to be careful that you do not overwork the dough. So like once it's mixed, it's mixed. I'm gonna get in here first and do a little scrapey poo because I see a bunch of flour building up on my sides and you don't want that. Did I do this right? Because that looks like a really loose flour. I think I read it all right. Who knows? All right, Jess, I'm counting on you that this is how it's supposed to look because I'm pretty sure, or at least I hope I followed the directions right. Maybe I shouldn't have recorded this. Maybe I should have just done the recipe and posted a picture because I don't know how this is gonna turn out. Okay, I think that's good. Okay, we'll find out. This is gonna make a lot of cookies. Yeah, definitely cut the batch in half if you're doing it for a small family. I gotta send her a picture of this and see if this is how it's supposed to look. Partly because, like, I have serious confidence in issues in my baking. Okay. Well, if it's not right, it's because half the flour landed on the thing. But just realized that. Okay, anyways, focus. Gently fold in the chocolate chips, making sure they are evenly distributed throughout the dough. So, let's roll our sleeves up. Folding it in, as we all know, is very hard for Moira Rose. Like, this is a different type of cookie dough, Jess. I'm excited, though. I'm not gonna lie. I'm pretty stoked. Okay, get over there. I think we're done with that. This thing is due for a deep clean. Not today. We'll let the Neurospicy handle that another day. How about that? Got a little bit of Neurospicy noggin. That's what I'm gonna call myself when I get my official ADHD diagnosis, Neurospicy noggin. 12 dough balls per pan. You want your scoops to resemble 1-inch balls. 1-inch balls, that's what we're gonna go play with. I think that's a 1-incher. Isn't that what she said? Okay, we're just scoop-de-pooing. It says do not roll these balls. Specifically, do not. Okay? Hey, you know, I love playing with balls, but Jess said not to. Are my balls a little bit bigger than some? Maybe. This is legitimately like, Jess, okay, I'm not questioning you. I'm not doubting you. But it just seems like such a loose cookie dough. This goosey. How long are these going in for? Because I have a feeling I'm going to have 900 cookies, Jess. 9 to 11 minutes. Sounds good. On 350. Till the edges of the cookie are lightly golden. The centers may still look a little soft, but they will firm up as they cool. I like mine crispy on the edge and verging on the raw in the center. That's the best way to eat a chocolate chip cookie, girl. See why we're friends? Okay, boom, tray number 1, done. I'm gonna do these 2 trays at a time. First round is going in. I already pulled 24 cookies from here, and that's how much is left. If you don't cut this recipe in half, I'm telling you, you're gonna have cookies for weeks, okay? But because it's such a large cookie, it's gonna be perfect for your holidays. Do you know what I'm saying? Or a large recipe, because you only gotta make it once. So while those are in, we're gonna get started on the next batch. I'm nervous my balls are a little too big though. She said no need to oil the pan. I don't have any more Silpat mats, so we're gonna test her theory. You know, I didn't even bake a single chocolate chip cookie, and not a single cookie for Christmas this year. I have a feeling we're getting like 5 or 6 dozen out of this recipe. Now I'm gonna clean up. Oh my gosh, I just opened that and I got a whiff of it. These have already cooled down. Okay, now listen. Okay, so here we go. Let's try this chalky chip cookie. Damn, that's good. Normally when I have a chocolate chip cookie, it's like, this is the best damn chocolate chip cookie I ever did have. It's like super dense, super rich. This is light and crispy. Absolute perfect amount of salt. Wow. I'm not gonna lie. The way the dough looked, it was like Sketch Factor 9000. You gotta make these. Listen, it's like, they're super soft, right? But listen to the crunch. Shut your dirty little face, Jess. These gotta get the fuck out of my house. These cannot stay here. Oh my gosh. I do believe. And this is saying a lot because my sister-in-law has held this title for 5 years. Jess, my numbers just got hard. One more bite. One more bite. You get the crunch. I'm telling you, you have to go make these. And like, I cooked mine to where they were barely brown on the edge. It's magical. Okay, you ready? Dear Lord. Okay, I gotta go. I gotta pack these up for my kids and get these to the gym because they absolutely cannot stay in this house. No. I mean, I want them to, but they cannot. Okay, love you, bye.